Hey guys, it's the Reverend in Fuego. I'm backstage at Emerald City Comicon. So far this has been amazing, but it's about to get even more amazing because in front of me right now is Shane and Andrea from The Walking Dead. I've got Jon Bernthal and Laurie Holden. Thank you guys very much for coming to Emerald City Comicon. It's amazing that you guys were able to make it, and both of you guys had an amazing chemistry on the show. I kind of want to know just how is it like for you guys to be on a show like this and just the meteoric rise that it's taken?
It's a real thrill. It's an honor. You know, we all believe in the show, and while I was there, I knew how lucky I was there to be there. And I think what's beautiful about it is I think everybody involved in the show that's there in the ground in Atlanta making it happen, the cast and the crew, I think they all know how lucky they are to be there, and everybody believes in the story a lot. And it's a thrill to be a part of something like that because it's very rare.
Yeah, no, it's been an incredible experience, and I have to say, I mean, you know, just seeing Jon today, it's quite bittersweet because as much as I love seeing him, it's a reminder that I don't get to see him when I go back to work, which makes me unbelievably sad because we are the Walking Dead family, and it's very hard to say goodbye to the people that you've grown to love.
And one of the things that I noticed with both of you going, you guys essentially were on the same side in the beliefs, your characters. But Andrea was going up, kind of finding herself as a person, as a survivor after deciding not to commit suicide. And then Shane ended up kind of on a downturn into madness. So it was, what was it like for you to work with the characters who were both kind of on the same sides, but taking completely different paths?
That's the cool thing about the show, and it's always been that way. And I think it's what at least I talked about with Frank from the very beginning is there's no black and white characters in this whole thing. There's no good characters. There's no bad characters. I think if we were caught up in doing something like that, I think the show would really lose its integrity, its richness. I think there should not be clear right answers on this show. I think you've got to have a way of doing things, and you got to believe in it. And I think both Shane and Andrea to a real great extent, I think they both sort of are really trying to shed themselves from their old selves and become these, again, creatures of this new world. And a lot of that means being bold, not necessarily being the most not being the most lovable people out there, but taking action and swiftly. Yeah, right.
So, Shane is unfortunately not going to be longer on the show, obviously, but you are working with Frank Darabont again with LA Noire. Is there anything that you want to that you can say about that? You shot the pilot. Is there any further work on that you know of?
We haven't shot the pilot yet. We start in May.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing a movie first. I mean, look, again, it's just all I can tell you is that Frank, in my opinion, is one of the greatest artists, filmmakers that our country has ever had. And I think that, again, I mean, it's an honor of a lifetime to work with him once. The fact that he's going to have me back just means the world to me, and I believe in him, and I think it's going to be great. I don't think he really knows anything else but how to make stuff great, and I'm really excited. I'm nervous as hell, and I hope I don't it up. You know what I mean?
He's lucky to have you, Jon.
And finally, before I let you guys go, where do you see Andrea going, Laurie, in the future, in the next season? Where would you like to see the character go as you portray her?
Well, first and foremost, I think I'd like to find my peeps. I'm looking forward to the journey ahead. I think it's going to be interesting to see her relationship with Michonne and where they end up. I'm sure they're going to have a few adventures. At some point, I'd like to see Andrea fall in love because, I think she's had some hard kicks, and it would be nice to have a little joy. But it is the apocalypse, so if that's possible, I don't know.
All right, well, thank you guys very much. I appreciate the time I spent with you guys.
Appreciate you, bro.
Totally
Thank you,
cool.
man.